Hi, it's Billy Tarasio from Modern Law Practice, and today I want to talk to you about what we have been up to at Modern Law and how you might be able to implement something like this as an expansion strategy in your office. So, a number of months ago, I was approached by a lawyer who was looking to retire. He wanted to stop practicing family law, and he'd been trying to get out of it for a while, and wasn't happy with anybody that he hired or anybody he partnered with. And he knew about our firm because of all of the different types of advertising that we do and videos that we produce. And so he knew kind of how we operate and our philosophy, and we'd had some cases together. So he knew that we would do a great job with his clients. And his paralegal is actually the one that reached out. She'd met us years ago and she'd been following us. And she said, "Hey, would you all be interested in getting together with us and figuring out how you might be able to take over our family law practice and figure a way to compensate the lawyer that had spent 35 years or 25 years building this practice?" So for the last few months, we've been working on this. And one of the biggest things that I wanted to talk to you about today was that there's always opportunities, always, always, always opportunities. And how do you know whether or not you should take any given opportunity? And I wanted to share with you how I evaluated whether or not we should be taking this opportunity, because merging with a law firm or acquiring a law firm or even taking over somebody's practice is going to take a lot of time and energy. So how do you know if that's the right thing for you to be focusing on? Well, a lot of it for us was based on location. Our primary office is in the southeast area of Phoenix, and our goal, Modern Law's goal, is to hit $10 million here in the next 6 years or so. So that's rapid expansion from where we're at today. And part of that includes expanding geographically. And we've already got lawyers on the northwest side of the valley, which is where this man and his practice is located. So merging with him or acquiring his practice is a great way for us to execute our strategy. It's not a distraction from our strategy, it's in line with our strategy. And so we went through all of the process of figuring out, doing the conflict check, figuring out the right structure for the acquisition, figuring out a way to compensate him for clients and do so in a ethical and legal way. Talk to ethics lawyers, talks to a business lawyer, and we started the whole acquisition here this month. It's going really well. We've already brought on new clients, and yes, it has been a lot of work. We decided to co-locate within a executive suite in a really nice area in North Phoenix and really ramp up our other business practices. The next challenge that we found is how to staff mostly for consultations. I've got the lawyers to do the work, but making sure that we've got people who can meet with potential clients in these various locations quickly and easily, it has been somewhat of a challenge. So we're working through that, but all in all, it's going really well. And so I would love to know from you, what are ways that you have acquired or thought about merging with other law firms, and what has worked and what hasn't? I can tell you so far this has worked. What are some other things that I looked at were, well, what does he usually charge his clients? Is it in line with the way that we usually charge? And it was. So we charge in similar ways. We have similar types of cases. We have very similar types of representation styles. So some lawyers have high volume, low cost practices, and that would be a bad fit with Modern Law. Other law firms have super high net worth clients, and that would be a different type of transition than what we normally do. So the vast majority of our clients are probably, $10,000 divorces. Or $10,000 cases. So if the vast majority of this person's practice were $50,000 cases, we might have to staff it a little bit differently. And the other thing that we did was we've been able to use the paralegal that was with the other law firm for continuity purposes, which has been really great to take care of the clients that we've got. So that's what's going on at Modern Law. I will keep you updated as to how that's going. The other thing that we are working on at Modern Law Practice that I'm very excited about is an online class for lawyers on how to train their intake staff and how to conduct consultations. We've had so much demand for this, and it should be up by the end of the year. So I've already got a list of people who are interested in getting access to that first. And those people will also get some free individualized consulting that we will use to create examples for the course. So I'm really excited about that. That will come soon. If we don't talk soon, have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of these great videos. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.